A blessed day, dear learners. Prepare yourselves for an enriching expedition into the realm of learning, and delight with this video. In the following presentation, we will delve into the captivating realm of plant propagation methods, all within the framework of a self-paced learning experience. As you engage with the content, please prioritize your safety. May a sense of divine blessings accompany you unfailingly. Welcome, one and all, to the engaging world of the Teacher Lumaban YouTube channel.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5. What is the primary genetic source for developing new plants in seed propagation? A. Leaves. B. Stems. C. Seeds. D. Roots. Which plant propagation method involves separating a mature plant into smaller sections with roots and shoots? A. Cutting propagation. B. Division. C. Layering. D. Grafting. In cutting propagation, from which plant parts are cuttings typically taken? A. Flowers. B. Fruits. C. Stems, leaves, or roots. D. Bulbs. What is the key characteristic of layering in plant propagation? A. Separating a mature plant into smaller sections. B. Joining two plant parts to grow as one. C. Inducing a portion of the plant to root while still attached. D. Growing plants from seeds. Grafting involves joining two parts of a plant to grow as one. A. Leaves and stems. B. Roots and shoots. C. Scion and rootstock. D. Bulbs and offsets. Please compare your selected answers with the answers listed in the answer key provided. If your chosen answer matches the one in the answer key, mark it as correct. After reviewing all the questions and answers, calculate your final score based on the number of correct answers. Point 3. How did you score? Did you achieve a high score? If yes, congratulations on a job well done. If not, don't worry. We will help you deepen your understanding through this video.
Plant propagation is the process of creating new plants from existing ones. There are several methods of plant propagation, each suited to different types of plants and environmental conditions. Here's an overview of the most common methods. Ang pagpaparami ng halaman ay ang proseso ng paglikha ng mga bagong halaman mula sa mga umiiral na. Mayroong ilang mga paraan ng pagpaparami ng halaman, bawat isa ay angkop sa iba't ibang uri ng halaman at mga kondisyon sa kapaligiran. Narito ang isang pangkalahatang ideya ng mga pinakakaraniwang pamamaraan. Seed propagation. Pagpapalaganap ng binhi. Cutting propagation. Pagputol ng pagpapalaganap. Division. Division. Layering. Pagpapatong. Grafting. Paghugpong. Tissue culture, micropropagation. Kultura ng tissue, micropropagation. Bulb propagation. Pagpapalaganap ng bomilya. Seed propagation. Pagpapalaganap ng binhi. Description, growing plants from seeds is one of the most common and natural methods. Seeds contain the genetic information needed for a new plant to develop. Paglalarawan, ang paglaki ng mga halaman mula sa mga buto ay isa sa mga pinakakaraniwan at natural na pamamaraan. Ang mga buto ay naglalaman ng genetic na impormasyon na kailangan para sa isang bagong halaman upang bumuo. Process, seeds are sown in a suitable growing medium, providing them with the right conditions of moisture, warmth, and light for germination. This method is widely used for annuals, biennials, and some perennials. Proseso, ang mga buto ay inihahasik sa isang angkop na medium na lumalago, na nagbibigay sa kanila ng tamang kondisyon ng kahalumigmigan, init, at liwanag para sa pagtubo. Ang pamamaraang ito ay malawakang ginagamit para sa annuals, biennials, at ilang perennials. Cutting propagation. Pagputol ng pagpapalaganap. Description, this method involves taking a cutting or part of a plant and encouraging it to develop roots and grow into a new plant. Paglalarawan, ang pamamaraang ito ay nagsasangkot ng pagkuha ng isang pagputol o bahagi ng isang halaman at paghikayat dito na bumuo ng mga ugat at tumubo sa isang bagong halaman. Process, cuttings are usually taken from stems, leaves, or roots. They are then placed in a rooting medium, and under the right conditions, they develop roots and eventually grow into new plants. Common types include stem cuttings, leaf cuttings, and root cuttings. Proseso, karaniwang kinukuha ang mga pinagputulan mula sa mga tangkay, dahon, o ugat. Pagkatapos ay inilalagay sila sa isang daluyan ng pag-ugat at sa ilalim ng tamang mga kondisyon, nagkakaroon sila ng mga ugat at sa kalaunan ay tumubo sa mga bagong halaman. Kasama sa mga karaniwang uri ang mga pinagputulan ng tangkay, pinagputulan ng dahon, at pinagputulan ng ugat. Division. Division. Description, division is a method primarily used for perennial plants that produce multiple shoots or bulbs. It involves separating a mature plant into smaller sections, each with its roots and shoots. Paglalarawan, ang paghahati ay isang paraan na pangunahing ginagamit para sa mga pangmatagalang halaman na gumagawa ng maraming mga shoot o bumbilya. Ito ay nagsasangkot ng paghihiwalay ng isang mature na halaman sa mas maliliit na seksyon, bawat isa ay may mga ugat at shoots nito. Process, the plant is carefully dug up and its roots and shoots are divided into separate parts. Each section is then replanted, and under suitable conditions, it continues to grow independently. Proseso, ang halaman ay maingat na hinukay, at ang mga ugat at mga sanga nito ay nahahati sa magkakahiwalay na bahagi. Ang bawat seksyon ay muling itinatanim, at sa ilalim ng angkop ng mga kondisyon, ito ay patuloy na lumalaki ng nakapag-iisa. Layering. Layering. Description, layering is a method where a portion of the plant is endorsed to root while still attached to the parent plant and then separated to form a new plant. Paglalarawan, ang layering ay isang paraan kung saan ang isang bahagi ng halaman ay hinihimok na mag-ugat habang nakadikit pa rin sa magulang na halaman, at pagkatapos ay hinihiwalay upang bumuo ng isang bagong halaman. Process, the selected branch or stem is bent to the ground and covered with soil. Roots develop at the covered portion, and once established, the new plant is separated from the parent. Proseso, ang napiling sanga o tangkay ay baluktot sa lupa at natatakpan ng lupa. Ang mga ugat ay bubuo sa sakop na bahagi, at kapag naitatag, ang bagong halaman ay hiwalay sa magulang. Grafting. Paghugpong. Description: grafting involves joining two plant parts, scion and rootstock, in such a way that they unite and grow as one plant. Paglalarawan: ang paghugpong ay nagsasangkot ng pagsasama ng dalawang bahagi ng halaman, scion at rootstock, sa paraan na sila ay nagkakaisa at tumubo bilang isang halaman. Process: a cut is made in the rootstock, and the scion, daisy red plant, is attached to it. The two parts are then bound together until they heal and grow as a single plant. This method is commonly used for fruit trees and ornamental plants. Proseso: ang isang hiwa ay ginawa sa rootstock at ang scion, nais na halaman, ay nakakabit dito. Ang dalawang bahagi ay pinagsama-sama hanggang sa sila ay gumaling at tumubo bilang isang halaman. Ang pamamaraang ito ay karaniwang ginagamit para sa mga puno ng prutas at mga halamang ornamental. Tissue culture, micropropagation. Kultura ng tissue, micropropagation. Description: tissue culture is a laboratory-based method that involves growing plant cells or tissues in an artificial nutrient medium under sterile conditions. Paglalarawan: ang tissue culture ay isang laboratory-based na pamamaraan na kinabibilangan ng paglaki ng mga cell ng halaman o tissue sa isang artificial na nutrient medium sa ilalim ng sterile na kondisyon. Process: small pieces of plant tissue, such as stems or leaves, are placed in a nutrient medium containing hormones to stimulate growth. This method is used for mass propagation of plants with identical characteristics. Proseso: ang maliliit na piraso ng tissue ng halaman, tulad ng mga tangkay o dahon, ay inilalagay sa isang nutrient medium na naglalaman ng mga hormone upang pasiglahin ang paglaki. Ang pamamaraang ito ay ginagamit para sa mass propagation ng mga halaman na may magkaparehong katangian. Bulb propagation. Pagpapalaganap ng bomilya. Description: certain plants, like tulips and daffodils, can be propagated by separating and replanting bulbs. Paglalarawan: ang ilang partikular na halaman, tulad ng mga tulip at daffodils, ay maaaring palaganapan sa pamamagitan ng paghihiwalay at muling pagtatanim ng mga bomilya. Process: bulbs are dug up, and the smaller bulb offsets are separated from the main bulb. These offsets can be planted to grow into new plants. Proseso: ang mga bomilya ay hinuhukay, at ang mas maliliit na bulb offset ay pinaghihiwalay mula sa pangunahing bomilya. Ang mga offset na ito ay maaaring itanim upang lumaki sa mga bagong halaman. Understanding and applying these various propagation methods provide gardeners, horticulturists, and farmers with diverse options for multiplying and maintaining plant populations. The choice of method often depends on the specific characteristics of the plant species and the goals of the propagator. Ang pag-unawa at paglalapat ng iba't ibang paraan ng pagpaparami na ito ay nagbibigay sa mga hardinero, hortikulturista, at magsasaka ng magkakaibang mga opsyon para sa pagpaparami at pagpapanatili ng mga populasyon ng halaman. Ang pagpili ng pamamaraan ay madalas na nakasalalay sa mga tiyak na katangian ng mga species ng halaman at ang mga layunin ng propagator.
What is tissue culture, also known as micropropagation, primarily based on A. Outdoor conditions. B. Laboratory conditions. C. Greenhouse conditions. D. Hydroponic conditions. Which propagation method is commonly used for mass propagation of plants with identical characteristics? A. Division. B. Tissue culture. C. Seed propagation. D. Bulb propagation. What is the primary goal of bulb propagation? A. Joining two plant parts to grow as one. B. Separating a mature plant into smaller sections. C. Developing roots and shoots from cuttings. D. Separating and replanting bulbs. Which propagation method involves bending a selected branch or stem to the ground and covering it with soil? A. Cutting propagation. B. Division. C. Layering. D. Grafting. What type of plants is seed propagation widely used for? A. Annuals, biennials, and some perennials. B. Bulbs and tubers. C. Fruit trees and ornamental plants. D. Herbaceous perennials. In grafting, what is the term for the desired plant that is attached to the rootstock? A. Scion. B. Bulb. C. Offset. D. Cutting. What does the term offsets refer to in bulb propagation? A. Small pieces of plant tissue. B. Separated and replanted bulbs. C. Roots developed from layering. D. New shoots from divided plants. Which propagation method is suitable for plants like tulips and daffodils? A. Cutting propagation. B. Grafting. C. Division. D. Bulb propagation. What is the purpose of hormones in the tissue culture process? A. To induce flowering. B. To stimulate root growth. C. To enhance leaf development. D. To control temperature. Which propagation method is often chosen based on the specific characteristics of the plant species and the goals of the propagator? A. Cutting propagation. B. Grafting. C. Seed propagation. D. Division. Please compare your selected answers with the answers listed in the answer key provided. If your chosen answer matches the one in the answer key, mark it as correct. After reviewing all the questions and answers, calculate your final score based on the number of correct answers. Point 3. How did you score? Did you achieve a high score? How did you score? Did you achieve a high score? If so, congratulations on a job well done. If not, don't worry. You can review this video. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4 verse 13. I hope you found our teacher Lumaban's self-learning video enjoyable and informative. If you gained new knowledge from this video, we would greatly appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share it with your friends. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. We value your feedback. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We hope to see you again in our next video. May God bless you always. Welcome to the Teacher Lumaban YouTube channel.